Yo, what is up, everybody? Red Friday, sort of. It's off season. It's Red Friday. We're just gonna say that it is, and we're just gonna roll with it. I think I committed an error again. I forgot to switch my stream from 4K to 1080. So hopefully the frame rate is not crazy like it was the other night, because it definitely was crazy the other night. So I'm on a different computer. I'm on my new computer. Hopefully that helps with the frame rate issues. We're definitely we're in testing phase, because I bought a brand new MacBook Pro. It is it's the M2 Pro Max or whatever, instead of the Intel processor that I was on with my previous Mac. So we're still testing some stuff, but it's the perfect time to do it because it's the off season. GG Omen coming in hot with the 10 bomb already. Let's go. We're early today, 2 hours early, in fact, because me and Danny, we're going away with no children for a night. So we're taking off. I'm going to probably end the stream around 1:30, 1:45, and we're going to take off, and we're kidless till tomorrow. So that's freaking great. Super excited about that. We have not gotten away since the football season started. Her birthday was on Tuesday, so this is kind of her birthday getaway. Danny turned the old age of 31. So, yeah, we're going to celebrate that. And, yeah, that's kind of all that's going on. I mean, off season is here. I'm trying to do as much as I can. With YouTube Shorts, they're really popping, growing the channel. I mean, before we know it, guys, we're going to be at 100K, which is absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. And yeah, off season is a little bit slower as far as news goes, but we're still popping out 3 to 4 videos a week, still live streaming. I wanted to live stream last night for the XFL game, the Battlehawks game, but I was too busy with work knowing that I was leaving today. So I opted to focus on Chiefs content for you guys so we can have content through this weekend with some shorts and get out the video last night. Yeah, so we might stream it on Sunday. Also, members only live stream is going to be Sunday as well. There's going to be 2 things that happen in the members only live stream. We're going to give away a jersey. Okay, so if you're not a member and you want a shot at a free jersey, you could join the lowest tier, $4.99, I think it is, and you could join the live stream. Another thing is I have a special announcement for members only regarding a pre-draft event that we are throwing and hosting. It's confirmed. I have the venue already paid for. Like, it's going down. That is going to be offered to members first because there's only 150 spots at this venue. So we're going to announce both of those things in the live stream Sunday. Maybe we'll do it at like 10:30 a.m. or something. But we'll give away a jersey, and then all the details with the opportunity to register to this event is going to go available for members first. And then we'll roll it out to the public. But, dude, I think the spots are going to fill pretty quick. It does cost, but the evening includes beer on tap and a barbecue dinner. And it's an opportunity to hang out as a community. So, anyway, a couple of little announcements there. And let me see who's in here. What's up, guys? What's up, Lloyd, Danny? Multitasking by doing taxes and watching live chat? Ooh, man, taxes. Oh, God bless. I don't like taxes. Who else starts bobbing their heads to the intro music? What's up, Night Hunter? Billy Bob, what up? Final countdown. Cora's in here. Hope you're doing well. I hope we can keep Thornhill. It's going to depend on the safety market. Yeah, if you watched my video yesterday, I did give him some praise in that video. It would be cool if the Chiefs could keep him, but dude, I just don't know. Given everything that the Chiefs have to focus on, already paying Justin Reed, they really have to weigh out the possibility of extending L'Jarius Sneed, in my opinion. I mean, they might surprise us all and trade Sneed or not re-sign him to a longer deal. I don't think that's going to happen this year. Like, Sneed has one more year left on his deal, so I don't think we see anything this year. But, dude, if Sneed is going to get offered, multiple millions of dollars more per year than Charvarius Ward is going to, which I think he will, I don't know, man. I don't know what the Chiefs are going to do. They've kind of shown and proven that they can keep drafting and keep it young in the secondary and make it work. Now, that's with Chris Jones and Frank Clark and the most expensive D-line in the NFL. I think the Chiefs have the most expensive D-line in the NFL out of everybody when you added in all the contracts. I mean, Chris Jones was a hefty hit. Frank Clark, hefty hit. So, a lot of things that they got to think about and focus on for sure. Buster said the offseason's already been too long. Yes, you're right. You were very right. Flip, what's up? Well-deserved mini vacay. Yeah, it's like 26 hours, no kids or something. But we're going to do that again in April around my birthday. So I'm excited about that. And we'll do it again in June. Our 10-year wedding anniversary is in June. That's pretty freaking nuts. So what's up, Dexter? How's it going, brother? JK, what's up, man? Congrats on a child-free escape. We've got no kids, but too many dogs. Yeah, we don't have animals. I joke and say we don't have animals because we have two. We have two children under the age of 7. They're borderline animals. Did you hear anything about the Combine Scout? No, not really. What'd you hear? What's up, Marcus? Cole, what do you do for a living? I do this. Yeah, YouTube, man. Every day. Every day. Draft party, y'all. Do Sunday XFL 6 p.m. gameplay. Well, I was thinking about doing the Battlehawks gameplay. I think they play at noon. But we could do a different game if you guys want. All exclusive access draft party coming up. Yes, sir. Night Hunter will be there in spirit. Love it. Nation says hi. Trees with leaves. I like that name. Hey, Cole. Is that Lynn Dawson with Mahomes head on your t-shirt? Yeah. It's the original photo of Lenny, like as a salute to him. And then, yeah, they Photoshop Mahomes on it. Most people love this shirt, but I've had like 1 or 2 comments saying that it was ultra disrespectful to Lenny, but I don't really see it as that. I see it as paying homage to the guy, and Mahomes is kind of the next man up, and I just thought it was a cool photo. But, there's a lot of fragile people out there these days that get offended at literally everything. I can't please everybody, so, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sneaking in real quick. What's up, Jody? Usually there's 15 to 20% roster turnover each year. Yeah, I feel like the Chiefs had more turnover last year than that. Could be wrong, though. 24 new people on the roster. That's quite a that's a lot. I think it was 24. 10 were rookies. What's up, Michael? Hey, Cole. Life can be tough. Keep doing what you're doing, and great things will continue to come your way. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's been good. I trust Veach, said somebody. The chat just jumped so bad. Yeah, Trung. Yeah, for sure. definitely trust Veach. Still a lot of things to talk about, and I mean, I could just not make content all offseason and say I trust Veach, but then I wouldn't make any videos. So it's fun to process through things, look at free agents, and just kind of, process through as a community what we think the Chiefs are going to do. Part of the fun, especially with the league new year coming. I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun. We need Snead. We do. I like that. I'm 3 years away from empty nest. James, so close, man. What day in April is your birthday? Mine's the 12th, April 12th. Yeah. Big Chief, what's up, dude? Hey, Cole, any word on how many coaches EB will be taking with him? Well, I talked about it in yesterday's video. I'm not going to lie, I haven't checked Twitter in like an hour. So if something happened and Greg, like you said, I heard Greg Lewis is gone. He did visit. Greg Lewis, the Chiefs running back coach, formerly their wide receiver coach. What am I saying? Not the Cardinals. Dude, I'm looking at Twitter trying to multitask, and there's a freaking photo of Kyler Murray, so I said the Cardinals. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy kind of had Greg Lewis come out to Washington, to the Commanders for a meeting. Possibly to go there and coach. I don't know in what capacity. I would assume it'd be a raise, like an elevation of sort. Passing game coordinator, like, I don't know. He could be gone, but I'm not 100% sure. I also saw this interesting video on Twitter. It's a freaking tour of the building, the house that Aaron Rodgers stayed in for his darkness retreat. It's like a little hobbit home. It's crazy. 10 years is half your life, Dexter? Let's go, bro. Yeah, we got married when you were 10, you wee little lad. I'm just playing. Yo, what's up, Randy? How you doing, man? Cole's daughter's watching the stream? No, they're not. They have no way to watch the stream. Greg is interviewed with Washington. Yeah, they haven't hired him. What's up, Eric? We'll look forward to info on the meetup. Not a member, but since I live in KC, I want to try and pop by. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give access to the members first. And I don't think that's going to sell everything, but once I go public, I think it's going to sell pretty quick. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. All the thin skins love seeing their heads explode. That's about 45%. Yeah, that was a lot of turnover for the Chiefs this year. So if I ever... Does your wife have court? Oh, okay. No kids for a day. One day. They're getting old enough where we could go another day. Maybe for the 10-year we'll do that. Do you think the Chiefs will go 17-0? I mean, probably not. It's so hard to do that. You're going to be in Mitch Holthus's place? I don't know what they're going to do when that comes. But don't want to think about Holthus retiring as kind of like thinking about Travis Kelce retiring. It's just something I don't really want to see that happen, but I appreciate that. American 1020, what's up, dude? How's it going? You doing all right? How's the fam? What's up, Troy? Troy's in here. Beard looking mad today. What's up, Ropo? Yeah, I just touched it up. Off season. Chiefs get into the packet. The packet of more officials will win another Super Bowl. The Chiefs get into the packet. Oh, the pocket of more officials? What's up, D-Mets, you little crybaby? I literally bathe in the tears of the frail, sensitive DNA of people who cry and whine and moan about the refs, man. I don't know what to tell people like you guys. You live a sad existence in life because you're probably also the same people that think the moon landing was fake, that think the earth is flat. Like, I just feel really bad for you guys, but dude, at some point in time, I just gotta let you live. Like little miserable rodents in the corner of a dark basement, maybe in the darkness retreat with Aaron Rodgers. So if that's your mindset, have fun, have a good off season, you little dillweed. My birthday is April 14th. Let's go, James. Cole, I grew up on a horse farm. You slept many nights in the barn loft? Like, were you in trouble? Or you just like that? Did you like that for fun? What are the chances we keep trade Frank Clark? I don't know. I mean, my heart wants Frank Clark to stay. I will say this. No matter what, they have to rework Frank Clark's contract. I mean, right now, let's see, 2023, it's a $20.5 million base salary and a $30 million cap hit. Dead cap's only $9 million, though. So you could get away from Frank at a $9 million loss, but save, $21 million. So my heart says extend him and really lessen that cap hit. He had a good year, but I don't know. What do you guys think? That's actually a good poll question. I said Frank Clark staying. Let me know thoughts on that. FLDB's in here. Oh, let's go, dude. What's up? Did you see on Twitter the Patriots offensive coordinator wants to go to the Chiefs? What? No, I didn't see that. Who? Matt Patricia? I didn't see that. Yo, American 1020 with a freaking 50 bomb. Here's a dono for the girls. Hope they're feeling better. I scream, they scream. We all scream. They need ice cream. On Red Friday. Sorry I can't spit bars like you. Dude, I appreciate the 50 so much, man. Yeah, me and Danny are going away for just a getaway today until tomorrow, but I can get them ice cream soon. Yeah, thanks so much for the 50. Jeez Louise. Hey guys, look at this. This is a cool video of Mahomes celebrating the Super Bowl win initially after it happened. Let me see if I can can I do a screen share? Yeah. Look at this. This is so cool. See Greg Lewis, people chasing him down. Who's he going for? It's interesting that Mahomes went straight for Matt Nagy. So EB's there. Again, I'm not like ultra reading into this. But it's just interesting. It seemed like, I don't know if Mahomes was going for Henny. But he hopped right over. Maybe it was for Henny. But he went to Nagy. And yesterday, Mahomes, he did speak up for EB, and I love that. I think he has a great relationship with EB, but I think he's really close with Nagy, man. Even just how they interact in the BTS of the Super Bowl, like when they were in the wrong formation and Nagy ran up to Mahomes and said, "We're in the wrong formation." And how Mahomes talks to him, how they were hanging out and being together at the parade. Like that's a big one too. So I will miss EB. I wish him the best with the Commanders, but Matt Nagy's more than likely going to be the OC, and I am happy about that. I think him and Mahomes get along really, really well, and it's only going to be a good thing. It's only going to be a good thing for the Chiefs, man. That's a pretty cool little cut. Let's see. Frank Clark staying. 75% say yeah. We have so much to figure out. Yeah, backup QB. Basically, man, Andy Reid doesn't like not having a veteran QB. Think about all the backups he's had. They've all been in their 30s or close to, and that's kind of how he's rolled. Just a nice veteran guy, cool, calm, and collected under pressure. I did go live in 4K again, FLDB, on accident. Yeah, I did. I messed up. I know. I remembered right when I started the stream, and once I started the stream, I couldn't change it. The problem is I was late to the stream, man, and ran off. I ran down here, rather, and just turned everything on and hit go. Because we're getting ready for this getaway. But, yeah. How's the frames looking? Are they horrible? Let me know. What's up, Chief for life? Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers. Hanging out. I'm ready for the 2023 season already, her, yep. Watching season highlights is always better after winning the Super Bowl. That is 100% facts. Eric said, I really don't know how they graded our draft a B after winning the bowl and starting so many. What article are you referring to? I haven't seen that. Don't go. Appreciate it, 1020. You're the man. What did you miss, Anthony? Not a whole lot. Not just answering questions, hanging out. No, average. I don't think Matt Patricia's coming to the Chiefs. I haven't even heard that. That's the first I've heard of it. Cody with the 5. Love your content. Literally just finished this and would love your opinion. Please, if you could check your Instagram. Okay. Thanks for the 5, man. Dude, I have so many unreads on my socials. It's insane. I can't even keep up. What Instagram? Because I'm looking at... Oh, wait. Are you C3 Bricks? Is that you? What is it? Oh, I can't see it from my computer. It says you have to use your phone. Dang, I'll have to check after. Where should Carr go besides home? Where should Derek Carr go? I mean, the Jets are looking at him. The Saints are looking at him. I don't know if I'm losing frames like I was the other night. Where should he go? Where do you guys think? What are the chances Chiefs gives more touches to Sky Moore next season? Yeah. He should see more. But he definitely... Let me see if I could check this Instagram on my phone real quick, man. But yeah, he should see more. I have higher hopes for him for year 2 than year 1. You know, I think it's going to be... Whoa, what the heck? Is that a Lego Kansas City football, dude? That's crazy if so. You think the Chiefs signed Chris Jones to an extension, says Brandon? I mean, I hope so, man. Nobody's safe once you hit about 30, in my opinion, because Tyreek Hill, I mean, for example. But I would argue that Chris Jones is more important to the team than Tyreek Hill was. I think he's a centerpiece of the Chiefs' defense, and they need to keep him. I think you need to do what you can. That's a poll question. Should the Chiefs do what it takes to extend Chris Jones? Boom. I would assume most of y'all say yes. But, dude, some people are saying, nah, you trade him and acquire more draft picks. Yeah. Frames aren't bad, but I'm used to running Minecraft at 30. Yeah, I've always streamed in 24. I could stream in 30, and I could try that in the future. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit more laggy, or have a little bit more motion blur with 24 frames, but as long as it's not dropping frames like it was the other night, that was pretty bad. Eric, I don't think we get a comp pick for EB because he didn't climb vertically, and he was on a 1-year deal. I've heard mixed reports on that, but I haven't actually researched it. If anybody knows the actual answer, if we get a comp pick for EB, let me know. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. How much cap space do the Chiefs have? At the moment, average, dude, they have like negative $3 million. So I need to check. Like, that was like a couple days ago. By the way, we wear our shirts a lot. It's a hit. Haters love it too. The Mahomes shirt you're wearing? Oh, yeah. I love this shirt, man. Yeah, I definitely love this shirt. I think he's stopping at a used car lot. Derek Carr? Oh, no. Hugh Jass? What's up, Chucky Larms? There are 3 untouchables: Mahomes, Kelsey, and Jones. Yeah. And then here down the road, it's going to be one of the interior linemen. I mean, maybe Creed. But yeah, I agree. Trade Mahomes for 32 first-round picks. in the next 10 drafts? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Age can burn you. Age? Yeah, true. If you're talking about football years, Derek Nottie and Wharton go pick up Fletcher Cox. Yeah, I think Nottie is a free agent. I think Wharton's a free agent. That's off the top of my head, but I think they both are. They need to structure a contract for L'Jarius Sneed. What's up, Chief LA? How you doing, man? How's your health doing? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I really hope that the Chiefs try to snag or keep rather L'Jarius Sneed longer term. Yeah, I think so. We don't, says FLDB. No comp pick. Yeah, I didn't think so. Assistant head coach is not enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, assistant head coach, man, I don't know what that even means, man. Dave Tobe is the Chiefs' assistant head coach. I mean, maybe he has a little bit more say. I don't know. Eric Bieniemy, he will be running the Commanders' offense. I mean, I feel like he would have done that without the title of assistant head coach, but maybe that was part of the negotiating factor, because I saw that sometimes they use that as title dressing in order to help coaches get promoted in the future. I mean, hey, dude, I don't care what his title is. As long as he gets a chance, hopefully at an eventual head coaching opportunity. I don't think he's... Okay, I don't know how he's going to do, but I think he's earned the opportunity. You know, I mean, Matt Nagy earned the opportunity. Andy Reid called the plays, and Matt Nagy didn't do well, per se, with the Bears as a head coach after a couple years. You know, then got let go. But he got the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, he was not under contract. Yeah, who? Eric Bieniemy? What's up, K-Wayne? Yeah, I hope we find a way to bring back Saunders. He's also a free agent. Yeah, Saunders is. Bolton and Sneed. Yeah, Bolton's like, he's right in there. Sneed's, I mean, I'll be curious what the Chiefs do with Sneed, man. I think he needs to stay, but they've done crazier stuff before. Cole, are you a member of Club Car Wash? I don't even know what that is. If it's a legit car wash, I don't leave my house, so no. I don't drive. I mean, I drive like once a month. Cole, will you be getting tickets to attend the draft in person? What's up, Joshua? I don't know yet. I'm definitely going to go, but I think during the draft, I'm going to be here streaming it, and then I'm going to have two people here with me. I'm going to have Brand, one of the mods, and Jack Hatzfeld, another mod. I think they're both going to be here, and we're going to make like a battle station for the draft weekend here and just make hella content, dude. I'm going to stream all 3 days. We're going to do YouTube shorts on every person that the Chiefs draft, long form content, recaps of who the Chiefs draft, dive into stories, main takeaways from the draft, my live reactions. So yeah, we're going to do like a ton of content that weekend. But I will at least one of the days, I'm going to go down there because there's like a lot you can do that's more than just during the hours of the draft. It's like an all day thing. So we'll definitely go down there 100%. Flip, what up, man? This next contract negotiation with Chris Jones will be the hardest for Veach and Jones. Yeah. Yep. Jones probably wants a bag. Also wants to stay in KC, but dude, there will be some team that throws the freaking kitchen sink. I mean, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but dude, the Bears, I think they have the most cap space available this offseason than any team. It's a team like that. I'm not saying the Chiefs would trade Chris Jones to the Bears. I'm not saying that, but there's a team out there that would be like, oh, we got the freaking capital. We got some draft picks. I mean, he'll help us a lot. Let's go get him. You know, kind of like Miami with Tyreek. I think the Chiefs keep him. I mean, 200 or 129 of you guys voted. 95% said do what it takes to keep Chris Jones, and I'm agreeing. Billy Bob, why do you keep asking? Can you review what scouts we should get? What scouts? Like scouts for the Chiefs? Like who we should employ? Who they should employ? I wouldn't even know where to start, man. Fletcher Cox getting too old. Yeah, he's got to be. I mean, he's around that 30 mark, isn't he? Let me see. Fletcher Cox. Age. Oh, he's 32. He'll be 33 in December. I mean, he could be like a Carlos Dunlap guy they bring in, you know? Now, obviously, Fletcher Cox is a DT, not a defensive end, but... Oh, I had my sound effects muted? Dang. American 1020 with the 10 bomb. After the 50, sheesh. Been rooting for the Chiefs. I'm now going on 34 years. We'll never trade Mahomes for 30 years of first-round picks. No thanks. We did that already, and we finally got lucky after a long, long time. Hey, man. Yeah, I definitely think he was joking, but Patrick Mahomes isn't going anywhere. He wants to be in KC. I mean, especially with Andy Reid here. And, like, I'm not saying Matt Nagy is the next head coach of the Chiefs. I don't want to think that far ahead. I think Andy Reid has plenty of years left in the tank, but as long as Mahomes is happy with who's leading the ship after Andy Reid, I don't see why Mahomes ever leaves the Chiefs. But we're kind of speaking like long term, and you never freaking know. I'm on the here and now. If Lamar doesn't sign with Ravens, I think Chiefs should trade or pick up Mark Andrews. I mean, I like Mark Andrews. He's 27. Obviously one of the best tight ends in the league. I don't know what his current contract looks like. Let me see. I mean, he's going to be expensive, but that would be pretty crazy. They do have an out this year, but no, next year. This year his dead cap is $25 million. Woo! Holy smokes. Yeah, he's on a 4-year, $56 million deal. Yeah. I like that a lot. Could you imagine? I don't think it will happen. But dude, imagine Kelsey and Mark Andrews together. Maybe they even bring back Juju. That would be insanity. Don't think it would happen, but I love it. Who's your team on XFL? I don't really care. I just want to see good games. Wiley's on NFL Network right now? Oh, nice. Bro, I've asked Andrew Wiley. Who else? I've asked Bobby Stroop, Orlando Brown Jr. I've asked a handful of Chiefs players if they'd consider coming on the podcast, but I've not gotten one response. And these are people that I've DM'd before and had convos with, but can't force it. I don't know how to get these people on, but we'll see. Maybe one day. I don't take offense if they don't respond or say no, but sometimes you never know till you take a shot, man. Yeah, Charlie. Chris Jones is a key part of the Chiefs defense. Yeah, like the centerpiece. Chris Jones, I mean, I paused for a long time because I'm like, don't take this the wrong way, but in my opinion, Chris Jones is the Patrick Mahomes of the defense. Almost like, obviously Patrick Mahomes calls the plays like, okay, but I would say Patrick Mahomes is the most important player on the Chiefs offense, right? I would say Chris Jones, most important player on the Chiefs defense. They're not comparable per se, but you know, my thoughts kind of went there as like, that's how important Chris Jones is to the defense. Maybe that's blasphemy to some of you. That's why I paused for a second. I was like, how do I say this? But I don't think that's really that much of a hot take. Chief LA, I'm actually having one of the better days in a long time. You're down to one more treatment. Hey, man. Hopefully it's up from here for you, brother. Bolton, Gay, Snead, price of success. We might lose one. Yeah. I think... I mean, I'd love to keep them all, but I don't know if we keep Willie Gay. Like, if they had to pick, you know, I think Bolton stays, Snead stays. I mean, I would love for Willie Gay to stay. I just don't know how they can afford everybody. Watch film of Tony's punt return on Arrowhead Addict and Kemp. Yeah. Kemp blocked like 3 or 4 people on that punt return. It's freaking insane. K. Wayne, good to freaking see you. What's up, man? Where are you at now? Kelsey does radio commercials for them. Radio commercials for who? Snead needs to stay for sure. I hope so. Leo is pretty athletic. Yeah, Leo, I think he does have more upside. He had some good plays as well in the Super Bowl, man. Leo really did. Chief LA said, thank you, Cole, for the videos, live streams you do. Sorry I'm not able to see you live most of the time. We have currently been getting snow. Oh, that's all good, man. No, I appreciate the support. Hey, Flip, FLDB, how's the frame rate looking? I accidentally streamed in 4K. How's it looking? Is it all right? Is it better than last time? Yo, Alex with the 2. GBR? GBR? Good. What's GBR? God bless Redbeard? I'm just kidding. What is that? GBR? And how about those Chiefs? Somebody tell me what it means. Draft Trey Palmer. You like that? Let's see. Do we know where he's projected right now? The wide receiver out of Nebraska. Where's his draft projection right now? Let me see. I'll be the first to always say, guys, I'm not a draft expert, you know. I definitely am, as offseason climbs, we will be digging more into it, but yeah, I was trying to see if I could find that real quick where he's projected currently. It's going to, like the combine's next week, it's going to move around. Thanks for the 2, bro. We don't need Wagner. Nah, we could never afford that guy. And I feel like we have a good linebacker core. Like the linebacker core, however you say that phrase, I'm happy with them. Tony would come on for sure. I did DM Tony, but he hasn't responded. So I DM Tony, Orlando, Wiley, and just a couple other people that like kind of follow me and I've interacted with on Twitter. Dexter said, I love your personality. Appreciate it, man. Can you answer me? What's up, Charlie? Tandrana, what's up? Kennard or Lucas Niang will compete for right tackle. Yeah, they're definitely going to get a shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Wiley's back, but we'll definitely see. Yeah, I mean, he gave up some pressures, but there at the back half of the season did pretty well. His pass rush win rate, it's the opposite of that. So his pass rush block rate, whatever that term is, it was pretty freaking good. It was one of the better at the tackle position. How long before Chargers are considered to have the best roster in the NFL? Probably next week, Ken. Before the start of the league new year. I will say this, I saw yesterday, guys, the Chargers got they lost their offensive coordinator, they lost their defensive coordinator, and they lost their head trainer, which I actually thought was a good idea for them to get a new trainer. Chargers parted ways this week with head trainer Damon Mitchell, who had performed the job for 6 weeks and been with the org for 24 years. Chargers will now have a new head trainer, OC, and DC in 2023. That is a lot. And then the Broncos, look at this. This is crazy. Some of you guys might know this. We're going down a random AFC West news trail. But NFL veteran QB Davis Webb, who spent last season backing up Daniel Jones, okay? He's being hired as the Broncos QB coach. The 28-year-old Webb will now be coaching the 34-year-old Russell Wilson in his first NFL coaching job. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is crazy what people are doing. It's crazy. Yo, D-Hero with the 2 months. What's up, man? I want to see Cole play one game next year and Taekwondo kick out of Josh Allen. No. Bro, you don't want to see me. I'd get smoked. I'd get smoked out there. I'll carry water. Which Josh Allen? Because I still think they could both probably whoop me. Definitely the defensive Josh Allen. He would ruin my life. Certainly.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper. And
thanks for the membership renewal, brother. Appreciate you. You have to keep Snead, Williams, Thornhill, Cook, McDuffie, Watson, and Reed. Well, all the rookies will stay, so that's easy. Williams, Watson, McDuffie, Brian Cook, like those guys are staying. Snead has one more year, so he'll stay this season more than likely regardless of an extension. But Reed staying, he's under contract. Thornhill is the only question mark for me. Like, I just don't know how many of these guys the Chiefs can afford. I did a piece on Juan Thornhill yesterday. Dude, he was ranked again, this is PFF, so it's not canon. All right, but I do like their grades for some of the position groups, not necessarily for QB. But dude, PFF has Juan Thornhill graded out of 68 safeties who played 50% of snaps this season. He was like 15. 15th out of 68? Holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. Terry Terrell with the 5 gifted. You wonderful lady, you. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Who do you think should have won offensive rookie and defensive rookie of the year? I mean, it was probably who won it. Yeah, both of the Jets brothers. Yeah, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that one. Either of those. You got that second camera angle working today? I don't. I mean, I could have it working. It's sitting right here. I just don't have a lens on it. My wife took the camera. So my wife does photography, and she took her photo camera, but she needed that lens. So that lens is over here. Or the camera's right here, but there's no lens. Oh, I could put it on. I could put it on right now. It's no thing. It's no thing but a chicken wing, is what they say. I think it'll work if I just throw this lens on and turn it on. Come on. Let's see. See what happens.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
I don't know what it's going to look like right here. Let's see, though. Yeah, I was testing it the other night.
And when it's grim, be the Grim
I was also afraid that
and go get it.
multiple cameras were causing the stream to lag. But there it is. Obviously.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Gotta do this.
And go get it.
It's kind of a cool, different angle. Hello. So there it is. It's crooked as a mug, though.
And go get it.
We got 2 angles.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
I had a thought.
Go get it.
I had a thought about this second angle, actually moving it over here, so it's not such a stark angle change. Because to go from that to this, I mean, it kind of shows some cool BTS though that you don't normally see, which is kind of why I liked it. But if I move the other angle over here, you would just get the side of my face still facing forward. I don't know. I'm just testing. We're just testing the second angle. That's all. Woozy said, I don't think Jones only wants the money, though. Yeah, he loves the org. He said multiple times, love you, KC. I want to be in KC for life. I mean, you've been saying that. I will say this, though. Tyreek Hill made similar statements. Not saying Chris Jones won't stay here, but I'm just saying sometimes, like Chris Jones has 2 rings now. You know, and if he wants to go after a bag, would you really blame the guy? I would prefer he stays, you know, and the Chiefs can work something out. But, yeah, you never know. Yeah, Kemp was awesome on the punt return. Certainly. Mark and Travis is a Madden cheat code. Yeah, that would be nuts. I'm kind of behind in chat, but we're catching up. Cole, you said something about the age of 30 is when they want to replace a player. Well, it's just it's the average age that Brett Veach and company have kind of been hesitant to extend to longer term deals. But I think you make exceptions for generational players. They didn't do it. They didn't make an exception for Tyreek. Okay. But I don't know that they need to do that at the wide receiver position. Mahomes has kind of proven, now this is with Travis Kelce still here, that he can make it happen. If Travis Kelce wasn't there, you know, like he retired or something, I wonder if the Chiefs would have kept Tyreek. But yeah, I mean, Travis signed his last extension, like I think he was 30 or somewhere around there. That's why I think they could do it with Chris Jones. It's not a hard, fast rule. I just think Brett Veach and company are hesitant to locking players up to a long-term deal or long-term extension when they reach around the age of 30. You know, your body starts to rapidly decline. I'm just kidding. But like, I don't know. I'm 31 falling apart. But in football years, that's just getting up there. It's not a hard and fast rule by any means. I'm like way behind in chat. Where'd you get that shirt? The bunker. The bunker. Test it on the other side. Looks weird. Yeah. I mean, part of that was just, they said it looks weird looking at your key light. Yeah, part of it was just to show like a behind the scenes angle. But I can't move it right now. We'll test it in another stream. Juan Thornhill really started playing good postseason. Yeah. I mean, honestly, once the rookies started coming together and Trent McDuffie came back, it helped the safeties a little bit. So, yeah, for sure. Yep, Terry the gifting legend. Facts. Terry being Mrs. Claus again. That's facts. Hope you're doing well, Terry. Yep, behind the scenes view of the command center. Did you watch the XFL game? I watched the highlights last night. Yeah. Just do 3 camera angles? Well, I need a third camera because this other one over here is, or this one right here is this is my wife's photography camera. The Sony A7 III. So I can't really use this one. If Joshua Williams can step up his footwork and positioning, he can really be a problem. You agree? Yeah, I mean, the thing about Joshua Williams, man, he came from Fayetteville State, a D2 school. And the leap from a D2 school to the NFL is pretty extravagant. It's like going from the height of Kyler Murray, to the height of who? Travis Kelce. I mean, Kyler Murray, 4'11", Travis Kelce, 6'6". That's a big gap. So I think he played freaking well, all things considered, to be honest. And I am excited for Joshua Williams in his sophomore year of the NFL. Definitely. I hope Jones is chasing legacy like Kelce. He could very well. Denise said, nope, can't blame him, but don't want Chris Jones to leave. Yeah, same. CJ is more humble than Hill. Yeah, I love Chris Jones, man. How interested in fantasy football are you? I'm doing a early fantasy football spreadsheet. I have never really played fantasy football, to be honest. I've always just enjoyed watching the game. I mean, obviously, I'm more into football now than ever running the channel, but I've never really messed with fantasy football. You think we could steal Justin Jefferson? I doubt it. Nah, he's locked up. He'll be locked up over there with the Vikes. There you go, Cole. Now we can watch the games when you stream. No, I can't because it's illegal. So the one reason why I wanted the camera over here, or wanted to try it over here, is because you can see this screen, which is fine. This one over here, this screen's fine, but this one I stream the game on. So, yeah, that would be a big no-no. What's up, Wink? Is the bunker online? No, it's online. Search on Google like the Bunker KC. I think you could buy the shirt online. I'm pretty sure. Let's face the facts. If Hill was Megatron, we would have paid him. Thing is, he's a top flight wide receiver, but you could see he wanted more than a ring. Yeah, I don't know. I love Tyreek Hill. I have a signed jersey of him over here. Obviously, he's an untraditional wide receiver in the sense of his size for a wide receiver 1, but his speed just made up for everything. Yeah, he's a freak. K. Wayne said, I fell apart at 30, but rebuilt at 55. Hey, let's go. Hey, so K. Wayne's telling me my future is bright. I just got to wait 20 years. Yo, Devin with the 5. Just found out big man Brandon Williams works at a D1 down here in NWA. Really? Northwest Arkansas? Is that what NWA is? Or is it New World? It's not New World Order. New World Attempt. I'm just kidding. Dude, that's dope. Brandon Williams. I just saw the Chiefs lapsed his contract. Yeah, I just saw that.
Let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Let me see if I can find that. They let the contracts of 5 players lapse, meaning they didn't renew them. But who are the 5? They were mainly most of the practice squad guys. Does anybody know the 5? Do you know the 5 off the top of your head? If I go to Chiefs Wire, I bet it's on there. Dang. I thought I could find it quickly, but maybe not. Hey, what do you guys think about the Netflix documentary of It's called Quarterback, and it features Patrick Mahomes, Marcus Mariota, and Kirk Cousins. They had all these quarterbacks mic'd up for every single game, and it's going to be a documentary of some sort highlighting behind the scenes of all these guys. So I'm super excited for that. That'll be some nice off-season viewage. Where's the contracts of the players that they let lapse? Oh, right here. Boom. Here it is. Ugo Amadi. So that one of the, it's all practice squad guys. Safety. Here, I'll just share my screen so you guys can see it too. Sorry, I don't have my ad blocker on, so ads are going to be kind of crazy right now. But Ugo Amadi is one. Okay. Then Melvin Gordon. So that means they didn't sign him to a reserve futures contract for next year at all. Jordan Franks, which I was a little surprised about that one. Marcus Kemp, they let that contract lapse. And then who was the Phil Hoskins? I don't even remember him being on the practice squad. But those are the 5 that they kind of let lapsed. G-Dog said, "Can I get a hell yeah for the Super Bowl KC Chiefs?" I went way high, but it's fine. You should definitely try fantasy football. Could. I was streaming the Super Bowl on HBTC on dual monitors. That's fantastic. Spags and Reed don't show their cards till the playoffs. Oh, 100%. Yo, what's up, Big? Do you think there's enough football talent out there to sustain the XFL and lead to a merger? Nah. I don't think a merger would happen. You want to talk about a merger? I would merge all the other leagues. Like, merge USFL with XFL. Like, I don't know why they're not doing what they can to make the absolute best product outside of the NFL. And I think you could do that by merging those two leagues, but I don't know. Viewership for the XFL is low this year. It's like 20 or 30% lower than it was in 2020. Chief LA with the 5 saying thank you. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate all your support. Like always, man. One of the OGs here on the channel. Hey, Cole, did you Davis Webb use... yeah, he used to play with Patrick in college. Yeah, Christian, he did. Uh-huh. Gonna be interesting? Yeah, interesting indeed. Can't wait for the QB doc. Same. Tyreek Tua has better balls. Oh, shoot. Devin with the 5. Again with the 5. How did I miss that? He told some reporters that he was contemplating hanging it up before Kansas City called him. You're talking about Brandon Williams? Oh, wow. And then he got himself a ring. Does he already have one? That's super dope, though. Blue Devil, what's up? Sup, Cole? Just imagine all them picks in Veach's hands if we trade Jones. Yeah. I mean, that's the only way Chris Jones is going with he's going to free up cap space for the Chiefs and to give them a score of picks. I don't know how, if you just look at the value of players or positions, that like the trade value, I think wide receiver is probably a higher one than DT, but they wouldn't trade him without getting as much draft capital as they could. My thoughts on that, I hope they don't. But again, I'm not the GM. It's going to be really hard to find somebody right now to replace Chris Jones's level. And dude, he played at a freaking miraculous level last year. I mean, he outplayed everybody and it wasn't close. And talking about Aaron Donald. You're not going to find a Chris Jones replacement or even close, I don't think, unless you're going to take a swing. You'd have to take a swing way early in round 1 or close. I mean, Chris Jones, I think, was a second-round pick, but then it's going to take a little while for him to develop. I hope they don't Get rid of Chris Jones. I don't. Want to watch that video about the QBs? Not sure when it's supposed to air. Yeah, I don't know either, Denise, off the top of my head. Cora said, I'm waiting for Cyberpunk to get real so I can get a full body replacement. Hey, I'd like that. I need a shoulder, maybe the back. Yeah, the XFL, Jackson, has been pretty entertaining. No, you're right. XFL is a fail. I mean, it's been kind of exciting, but yeah, there's like nobody in the stands. They do like all these close-up angles because there's nobody in the stands. Reese said, I had both of my knees replaced in 2014. Oh, man. Both in the same year. That's a beast of a year. Davis, I carried past Jocko Webb. What's up, Striker? How you doing, man? KC Chiefs, what up, what up? Hey, Cole, I think Netflix should follow the full Chiefs season. I mean, honestly, that's what the franchise does. I don't even know if they need to. The franchise is so well done. I'm not sure if another team. I don't know if another team does better BTS vids like that than the Chiefs, to be honest. Not even trying to be biased. Who's a better team that does it? Would love to see it. Yep, got to take his current contract, extend it out, and sweeten it. Yeah, Chris Jones. Yeah, 1,000%. What are the cap changes coming up? You talking about like the increase in the salary cap? It's like 16 million or something like that. 2023 salary cap, NFL. I think it's a buff of about 16. The salary cap for the 2023 million is 2023 million. The salary cap for the 2023 season is set at 224.8 million, representing a near 20 million increase. So definitely some more room for the Chiefs to play with. You know, definitely. Maybe the XFL to travel to different cities to engage the fan bases. I don't know. They can't even get fan bases in their home city to show up to the games. Jackson said, what position you think we'll draft in round 1? I have no idea, man. We need to see how free agency goes. See what the Chiefs do with some of these guys in their contracts or like players on the team that are free agents. Who do they bring back? Who do they trade for anybody? Like, I need to see some of that before I could really say. I mean, you would think they'd look for somebody on the D-line or the O-line, maybe a tackle early, maybe a safety, a wide receiver. I don't know if they'll go round 1 wide receiver, but if they don't bring back Juju, they don't bring back McCole, I mean, they're going early wide receiver, I would think. But we'll just have to see. And then you got to see who's there. You know, who does Brett Veach and company have a true round 1 grade on and are willing to go get? Like Trent McDuffie, traded up for him. They found he was worth it, and he's a freaking dog. So, new franchise will be released March 3rd. Yeah, the championship episode. I like it. I'm excited for that one. Can't wait for episode 14 of the franchise, says Celine. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be great. What other teams has their own TV show and their own rapper? Who are you talking about? Tech 9? Who are you talking about? Sky Moore? I saw his freestyle video. That was funny. Enough to pay Jones? Hey, that might be enough. Just go pay him. Use the salary cap increase to make it happen. You know? I would be down. I'm going to sit and grab my chair. Hey, guys. I wanted to go to the KC Brewfest tomorrow. I just found out about it this morning. I was like, oh, dope. I want to get a ticket. Oh, wait. I think I can just switch to this. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, dope. I want to get a ticket to the KC Brewfest. It's at Union Station. They're freaking sold out, man. I was like, I want to go. That'll be so fun. But it's definitely sold out. This is also random, guys. You're getting all kinds of random stuff right now. I had a reporter who does like, I don't even know, like mini docs. He emailed me about Chiefsaholic. He spent 2 weeks with Chiefsaholic when he was out of jail. And he's like, do you have time for a phone call next week? It was about the video I did on him. So I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to offer. So that's interesting. We're going to have that phone call next week. I'm sure Veach has something lined up for Chris Jones, says Flip. In Veach we trust, says Uri. If we lose Juan Thornhill, maybe a first-round safety. Yeah, that's why when I said first-round safety, I was thinking like if they don't have Thornhill, you never know. Especially the way the Chiefs utilize their safeties, man. There's supposed to be a good lineman from Iowa State with a 40-inch vertical. That's as tall as Kyler Murray. Almost. Jeez. New franchise in the NFL, says Jeremy? No, the franchise episode. That's the documentary series for the Chiefs. It's called The Franchise. What's your middle name? My middle name is Cole. And I'm not joking. I go by my middle name. Yeah, Tech 9 and Mac Lethal. Yes, sir. Two of the bigger ones. Yep. By adding incentives, the overall money stays the same, but the initial cost does indeed drop. If you add incentives, yeah, to the contract. Nice. Have a drink on me. What? Yeah, they're sold out, though. I wanted to go. It's like $50 to get in, and there's like 40 breweries going to be there. I was like, dude, I'm down. Because me and Danny are going on this getaway. I was like, hey, we're going to be down there. I'd love to go and get a ticket. They're sold out. So if any of you guys have connections, like, let me know. I'll flex the connection on my next YouTube video. Maybe that'll help get me in there. You never know. Come to Waldo and drink beer? Is that like a brewery name, Waldo? I know that's an area in Kansas City, but do they also have a brewery there? Never thought I'd watch a show with Pat and Kirk in it. And Marcus Mariota? What's up, oh darn? How you doing, man? Snitches get stitches, Cole. I mean, I didn't really dig into what he was saying in the email, but I don't know what he wants. Do the call live on the live stream and loop him in? That would actually be crazy. Yeah, I don't know what he wants. I will say this, though. Chiefsaholic deleted all of his social media the other day. Dun, dun, dun. Cole, use, then press angle 2. Press passes I did all the times. If they let you in for that live podcast or report, you got it. HBTC number gives you creds. I just got to use a press badge. Hey, I could do it. Hey, man, I'm here with, how about those Chiefs? Got a YouTube channel of 83,000 subs here to report and give an update on the Kansas City Brewfest. Brian says, Cole, you rock. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well, Brian. Casey Bierko's in Waldo. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. They have a deal with Arrowhead Addict. Or Arrowhead Addict has a deal with them, rather. Antonio Johnson at safety would be nice. Thornhill not worth the next level contract. Yeah. Thornhill might have played himself out of Kansas City, and it's not... I think the Chiefs value him, but it's just like, dude, how many people are you going to be able to afford, to pay these deals to? Gavin said my membership is over, and Kay Wayne said you can purchase one, Gavin. Oh, Terry with another gifted. Maybe she's trying to hook Gavin up. Who got it? Whoa, Gavin got it. No freaking way. What? Yo, that is freaking nuts. Because I think memberships being gifted is randomized, right? Like you can't gift unless there's an update. No, you can't gift a particular person a membership. I don't think. If I go to gift membership right now, see membership gifting. No, it's just randomized. That is crazy. Thanks for the gifted, Terry. And Gavin got it. What are the odds of that? What? Oh, man.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
Danny said, Terry, that was super cool of you. That was awesome. What are the odds of that? Robert DeRuse. It's about to be a good comment right here. You won on a cheap call 2 weeks ago. Cry more, you little baby. I will give you guys credit. Oh, he's being nice now. You're able to run the ball in the second half. Dude, the Eagles had zero answer for the Chiefs offense in the second half. Like, literally zero. Chiefs went on a 24-8 run. Corn dog. Then they ran a similar play with Sky Moore, lined up in the wrong formation. Yeah, the Eagles did not have an answer for the Chiefs in the second half. Andy Reid was just a little smarter. See you guys again. Yeah, I mean, good game, man. The blaming the ref cheap call thing is weird to me, but it's fine. Eagles are a good team for sure. Who do you want to get re-signed? I don't know. Re-signed that are free agents? I mean, a couple that come to mind, because there's quite a bit. Maybe Colin Saunders. That's like a smaller signing. But Juju, I would like to see that. Unless, obviously, Veach has another plan for somebody else. But I like the idea of Juju. Who else that are free agents? I mean, Juan Thornhill would be awesome. I just don't know if the Chiefs can afford him as well. I mean, you've got to look at the tackles. I mean, both right and left tackle are free agents. I don't know if you just tag Orlando and then try to figure something out with him. But you've got to look at that as well. Sup, Cole? I'm at work, 23rd Street. Wait, what? Sup, Cole? I'm at work, 23rd Street, Hy-Vee in Independence. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Hy-Vee, man. We got one right down the street from us. We need to stay together, said John. Keep the dynasty rolling. We have to be quick to get the gifted. You have to be quick to get the gifted. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Chiefs won this year with like 24 new players on the team. You know, you got to keep some of the core guys, but you're going to have to rotate. Should have been called Lost Dog. Lost Dog instead of Corn Dog. The play to Moore was Cornhole. Cornhole. Cornholio? I heard the similar play is being called Hot Dog. I love it. I don't know what it was called, but I love that. Jerome says, hey, Cole, does a player extension include more guaranteed money? Would it impact the owner on amount of available cash? Some owners may have trouble with that. I do know that teams in smaller market, they have trouble in some regard with the bigger deals. And somebody in here may just know it. I don't know what part of that is. I think it's like the signing bonus. It's not... There's certain aspects of it that comes out straight from like the owner's pocket. So some of the teams in bigger markets that just have more overall money can do a bit more with that. But I don't fully know where the line of that is drawn, and then the salary cap as far as the contract details go. So I can't answer your question with 100% accuracy, but does a player extension include more guaranteed money? I mean, often it does. And that's sometimes, especially nowadays, where that's becoming a bigger point of emphasis is the guaranteed money. And a lot of that's like Deshaun Watson with his fully guaranteed contract. You know, people are all about the guaranteed now, because you could sign a player to $5 million or 5-year $100 million and have an out after a year. So it's really a 1-year $20 million. You know, so the players are all about the guaranteed these days, but unless somebody in chat can answer that, I don't know exactly where the contracts work with what comes out from the ownership and the rest that plays into the salary cap. Like, I don't fully have the best grasp on that. Yo, what's up? Aaron says, how about those Chiefs? What's up, dude? Aaron says, hey, I have a question. Do you think we could possibly sign a wide receiver? Well, yeah, we have to. I mean, we're losing right now Justin Watson. Who else? Justin Watson, McCole Hardman, and Juju. I mean, that's 3. We got to do something. So the answer is definitely, just the question is who? Are they bringing back Justin Watson and Juju? Do they try to bring back McCole? Can't bring back everybody. It's freaking impossible. Kurt says all the guaranteed money has to be put in escrow when it is signed. So, for example, Cleveland had to put $250 million in escrow. Good God Almighty. That's insane. The play to Tony was called corn dog. Yeah. It was supposed to be the same to Moore, but they're in the wrong formation. Ergo, it's a lost dog. Guaranteed money has to go into escrow. Great safety free agent class hurts Thornhill. This may be the deepest safety free agency class ever. Really? Well, maybe we could get Thornhill back because of that. He wants a deal. He wants a bag. Owners have to put money in escrow account to guarantee the contracts. Clark Hunt has that in his wallet. Yeah, but like the bigger teams, like they have a lot more money. The owners have just a lot more money to play with. Now, I'm not saying Clark Hunt's broke because he ain't. But that does benefit some of the bigger market teams. I do know that much. Who do you think we could sign? Says Aaron. You mean for receivers? I mean, you could pull up the free agent, the free agent wide receiver, on Spot Track, and it could be any of them. I will say this. It just kind of like if they bring back Juju, I don't think we see another big swing at wide receiver. I think that's the guy. Next to Travis Kelce, Sky is here. Kadarius Toney is here. They've got J. Ross squared, John Ross, Justin Ross. I don't know, like they'll have a chance to compete for the roster. Like they'll need another receiver, but I don't think they're going to make another big swing. Yeah, I mean, they got, what? How old is this article? February 20th, 4 days ago. This is a PFF article, 2023 NFL free agent rankings at wide receiver. I mean, you got Jacoby Myers. Juju Smith-Schuster is number 2 on this list. Odell Beckham Jr., no. Michael Thomas, he's 30, 31. DJ Chark, he signed a 1-year, $10 million flyer last offseason, but he missed weeks 4 through 11 due to injury. You got Alan Lazard with the Packers. Paris Campbell with the Colts. Those are just the 7 they have on that list. So there's some examples, but it's like, if the Chiefs bring back Juju, they're not going to make another big swing. I don't think. Players only care about money these days instead of winning. Things have changed in the past 6 years. Must draft well. I like that, Samuel. I mean, you are right. It's not every player, but it is like, it's now more like, give us the money. Which, hey, you could play one snap that ends your career, i.e. Alex Smith, i.e. go down the list of players, right? So I get it. I get it for sure. Bolton would have been MVP. Yeah, if that second scoop and score from Nick Bolton happened in the Super Bowl, I think Nick Bolton is Super Bowl MVP. When's the last time a linebacker has been MVP in the Super Bowl? I'm curious. Let me see. Linebacker. I'm sure it's happened. It has to have happened, right? He's the... No. Who? Von Miller? Okay, Von Miller was one. Looks like there's been 4 linebackers, I think, to become MVP. It was Von Miller. Okay, I remember that, actually. Chuck Howley, Ray Lewis, and Malcolm Smith. Hasn't been a lot. Can you, says the wrestler dude. Can you say go Chiefs? Go Chiefs. Let's go. Best Chiefs channel on YouTube, says Noah. Dang with the gas. Appreciate you, man. Keep up the great work. What positions do you think the Chiefs will go after in the draft? First off, thanks for the kind words, man. Second is, it's hard to really know. until we see what they do in free agency. But I mean, tackles, D-line, I mean, they have a bunch of defensive tackles that are free agents this year. They're definitely going to go D-line, definitely get at least one, maybe two defensive tackles. So you got the offensive tackles right now that are free agents. I would assume they do take a stab at wide receiver, probably safety. Yeah. I mean, those are like O-line, D-line, safety, wide receiver, maybe a running back. That is an option, like a late round running back, not to take over for Pacheco, but just for some cheap depth, especially depending on what they do with CEH this offseason. They could even take another stab at a cornerback, dude. I know they've got a really young secondary, but they could keep taking swings. Especially if they don't know or aren't sure if L'Jarius Sneed's going to get extended and stay in Kansas City. Like if they don't think they can afford him, you've got to think about next season too, not just this upcoming season. So they may try to take another swing on some corners, one or two. They have 9 picks right now. I think a few players could wield the Chiefs more comp picks. I think Brand said last live stream it was Melvin Gordon, and there was a couple other players that could wield, not Melvin Gordon, Melvin Ingram, and a couple others that could wield the Chiefs some comp picks. What's Underworlds of fun? We have been stockpiling fast receivers. Yeah, John Ross, Justin Ross, Amir Smith, Marset. I mean, Justin Watson was pretty freaking fast. Give us the money players, say. Many of them are all about the drip. Ooh, the drip, drip, drip. Wait, what are you guys talking about? It's actually north of the river called Hunt Midwest Underground? What are you talking about? What are we doing here? My pops was saying there's a giant limestone storage facility under KC and Hunt owns most or part of it. I have never heard that before. Not that it couldn't be true. Even though we are a small market, Hunt family is number 4 in NFL owners' net worth. Dude, really? That's actually insane. Really? They have the 4th most net worth of any owners in the NFL? That's freaking crazy. I didn't know that. I would truly be happy if the Chiefs draft my nephew out of ASU. What's your nephew's name? When Juju was being interviewed after Super Bowl, one of the guys told him he was getting 100,000 more. Or I think it's $1 million more, Denise. He got $1 million, didn't he? He didn't even know. Maybe this was separate. He might have got an extra $100,000 for winning the Super Bowl. But he had some incentive in his contract. I think if he played 50% of snaps on offense in the Super Bowl, I think he got an extra $1 million. It was an incentive in his contract, I think. But yeah, I think all players got a little bit of a bonus for winning the Super Bowl. I don't know how much, but yeah. Will winning Super Bowl bring us more cap space? No, I don't think so. It'd give us less overall because of all the bonuses. You think Tyreek Hill will come back, says Henry? No. Well, I think he'll come back and sign a one-day deal and retire a Chief. Yeah, I do. Pacey with the gas. Cole's the best NFL channel on YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm the best NFL channel. I cover some NFL news, but primarily Chiefs. But if I get the capacity and have the income flowing in, I'd love to start the NFL channel eventually, but we're pouring everything into this channel right now. T2T. Money, 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 money. $, dollar bill. Exercise CH's 5th-year option, then trade him. Oh, gosh. You could do it. I mean, CH has 1 more year on his contract before the 5th year, but I think they have to. And do they have to enable his 5th-year option? Do they have to pick it up this year? Don't they have to do that a year prior? Somebody tell me. What's up, Austin Hernandez? How you doing, brother? Y'all need to stop sleeping on my boy, Bouchel. That's your son, Julia? My opinion, Hardman's a goner. Yeah, it might be. Make X amount of yards and catches and you get a bonus of X amount of dollars. Dude, put me out there for 1 catch for $1 million. I'll hook it up. Smooth with the 10 says, Cole, what's up, man? Smooth, how you doing, man? Maybe Aaron Rodgers can do his next darkness retreat there. Oh, dude, you guys got to see this. I shared it on my Twitter. You got to see this. This is a video. This is where Aaron Rodgers had his darkness retreat. This is not a video by Aaron Rodgers. We're not going to play this whole thing. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is where he stayed. Look at this little house. Also, they had infrared cameras for this darkness retreat. Bro, you going in the dark for 4 days like that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy's taking his pants off. We got to relax. Yeah, he stayed in like a hobbit home, dude. Anyway, we're done with that. Super random. But I'm intrigued by the most random stuff sometimes. Smooth with another 10? What are we talking about? Cole just woke up. We were talking about a bunch of different stuff, man. We're talking about some draft stuff a little bit. Free agency. Just thoughts on some of the players that are hitting free agency with the Chiefs. We're talking about Super Bowl celebration. Right now, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers' darkness retreat. Joyce said, does anyone here work at Arrowhead besides me? And will I see you on Sunday? Hope so. Hey, does anybody else work at Arrowhead? Let Joy know. Hunt Midwest Limestone Caves is Underworlds of Fun. Okay, yeah. I've seen bigger root cellars. Yeah, it's like a 300 square foot little thing. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about a couple random things, Austin. Browns are all in for Hardman. No cash left because they paid a full $230 million. Dude, have you seen Massage Watson's cap hit for next year? Let me look it up. Massage Watson contract. It's crazy, dude. His cap hit for next year is $54 million. It's basically $55 million. Dude, look at his cap hits. Look, this is freaking nuts. Look at this. This is Deshaun Watson's cap hits for the next 4 years. 54 million. Well, 55 million, 55, 55, 55. All guaranteed. Dude. What a bunch of idiots, man. Holy smokes. Who are we going to keep as well? Think we'll trade Clark. I think the Chiefs will look at restructuring / extending Frank Clark, but I would not hold it out of the realm of possibilities that they do either release him or trade him. I mean, he's got a crazy cap hit this year. Let me see. Frank Clark. Boom. His dead cap this year is only $9 million, but his base salary is $20.5 and his cap hit is $30. Yeah, and he's 30 years old. I mean, they gotta rework that for sure. There's no way he stays on that. I wouldn't think. Who's all going to be a free agent? I mean, there's kind of a lot. Yeah, there's kind of a lot. I can look it up pretty quickly. I mean, here it is. That wasn't that hard. Can you guys see that? Just kidding. Quite a bit, man. Orlando, Juju, Carlos, Noddy, Andrew Wiley, Henney retired, Ronald Jones, Michael Burton, Blake Bell, McKinnon, Hardman, Deion Bush. Yeah, McKinnon's a big one that I actually forgot about off the top of my head. I mean, if Ronald Jones and McKinnon go and they want to do something with CEH, I mean, you're almost restarting. You're almost restarting your running back room. So hopefully they're able to get McKinnon back on one more year. I mean, Deion Bush and Thornhill, free agents. Deion Bush would be like a vet min deal. Justin Watson, free agent. Colin Saunders, Tommy Townsend. I mean, they probably got to bring that guy back. Turk Wharton, Jody Fortson, Shane Buechele, Prince Tega Winogo, and Nick Allegretti. And there's different kinds, different statuses of their free agency. I mean, you got exclusive restricted free agents who I think the Chiefs can basically bring back. It's if they've had 3 years or less of playtime in the league, I think the Chiefs can just they can sign him again. I don't think they can do anything about it. So that's Fortson, Buechele, and Winogo. And then restricted free agents, there's only a couple. Tommy Townsend and Turk Wharton. And then unrestricted free agents is everybody else. So quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit. Smooth with the 10 said, LOL, I was born and raised in Cleveland, Cole. Browns paid too much for him. Dude, thanks again for another 10, legend. Yeah, they paid so much money for that guy. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Yeah. So I guess to answer your question, Austin, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. There's so many free agents. I'll probably do a video on it soon. But I mean, you've got to figure some of this out. I would assume Buechele, Fortson, and Prince come back. I would assume they try to work something out with Tommy. He's a really good punter. You've got to look at Tag in Orlando, or maybe they offer him another deal. I would think Juju's pretty important. If Carlos Dunlap doesn't come back, they need another veteran edge, like a rotational player. Derek Notty's good, but will they go a different way with him? Or than Notty? Ronald Jones not coming back. Dude, this would be so weird. It's Cole and Cole. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if Blake Bell's coming back, so the Chiefs may look at a tight end in the draft. I mean, I could see that happening. And not because Blake Bell's not a great piece on the team, but how is he after that hip surgery? He really jacked up his hip this past season. Hopefully they bring back McKinnon. Would love to see Justin Watson back, unless they have a better idea. Nick Allegretti's a pretty big one. Like, he's a Swiss Army knife rotational piece for the team. So, yeah, there's a lot to look at here, certainly. Yeah, I like Dunlap. Yep, for sure. Sweet revenge for McKinnon after, Niners cut him loose after he tore his ACL. He has more Super Bowls than the team does since then. Facts. 1,000%. You think the Kelce brothers should both be on the Chiefs? I've seen some people saying, hey, we need to find a way to bring Jason Kelce over. He's a free agent. I think he signed a 1-year deal last year. I just don't think it's going to happen. It would be cool. But what the heck would Jason Kelce be doing? I mean, Creed's not moving, Could they have him as a guard? So I just think Jason Kelce's going to be loyal to the Eagles and stay with them. Just like I think Travis Kelce's going to be loyal to the Chiefs and stay with them. Would love them both on the same team. It would be awesome. Massage Watson, 1 playoff win under his belt, overpaid. Yeah, those guys are insane. What's up, Huck? How you doing, brother? Don't matter who we sign or get rid of as long as the Chiefs have Mahomes, Kelce, Andy Reid, and Chris Jones. Yeah, I also like Joe Cullen, the D-line coach, a lot. I like Greg Lewis. I like Matt Nagy. Hopefully Greg Lewis stays with the Chiefs, but we'll see. Bring back Colin. I do like that. Any potential big name signs this offseason? No. I don't think so, Corbin. If they look at their playmakers in-house and focus on them, I don't see any. Meaning, like, they extend Snead, they rework and extend Chris Jones and Frank Clark, and bring back Juju. I don't really see many moves unless they opt to get rid of Orlando, tag and trade or something crazy like that, and then maybe they're making a swing for a left tackle. If Juju doesn't come back, I could see them making a move for a wide receiver in free agency, certainly. If they get rid of Frank Clark for some reason, they could maybe make a move for a defensive end. Like, if you get rid of Frank Clark, Dunlap's not coming back, you need to get one. You can draft one, but you also need to get one in free agency. What do you guys think? Jason and Creed, why? Just some people are saying it would be cool to have him on the same team, but that's not going to happen. There's rumor Blake Bell may go over to Washington with EB. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, he's a free agent. Could happen. Definitely could happen. Josh, just think if we got Kareem Hunt in free agency. I mean, it would be great, but I don't think Kareem's coming, man. I don't think so. Yeah, they're really big on Creed. Yeah, 1,000%, Gracie. Yeah, 1,000%. Huck said this chat is always so freaking entertaining. Hey, man, we have a freaking awesome community. You guys are legends. Yeah, you guys are absolute legends. 11 rookies got rings this year. How many on the roster next year at Final Cut? Oh, man. Smoking Pots, what's up, dude? I mean, probably somewhere around there. Maybe a couple more. I don't see why. It would be much different. Kevin said the number one priority should be getting rid of CEH. I don't think that should... I mean, maybe you're just trolling. I don't think that should be the number one priority. I think there's a possibility he comes back as a veteran depth. Plays a Ronald Jones role. Basically, a few touches a game. You know, part of it's like, what happens if Jerick McKinnon doesn't come back? You have CEH on a cheap deal, still with his fourth year of his rookie deal. Dude, I think CEH could come back. Now, can they trade him? Sure. But dude, if they're not positive McKinnon's coming back, they're not positive, well, Ronald Jones is not coming back. We'll just put it that way. He wants to go play for a team that's going to use him, I would think. So, if they don't come back and you're not confident about it, you're going to get rid of CEH too and just have Pacheco and all new running backs? I mean, it could happen. Maybe they make an early emphasis to bring Jerick McKinnon back this offseason. Last offseason, Jerick McKinnon, I think, had some sort of a core muscle surgery, I believe. And that's why he was signed so late. They signed him super late. Chief All 22, what's up, man? Keep up the hard work. Maybe one day we will collab. Well, dude, thanks so much for the 10 bomb, brother. I'll have to check out your channel. Thanks so much for the... Oh, you just started this channel. 1 sub. Nice, man. Yeah, keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding. Smooth with the 10. Man, we're going to have none but first, second, and third year players on our defense. Creed is like a top 3 center in the league. Yeah, Creed's not going anywhere. We're going to have we already have. The Chiefs have the second youngest average age defense. That's what they had last season. I mean, how crazy is that? That's freaking nuts. Thanks so much for the 10, guys. Me and Danny are about to go away on a getaway here in a bit with no kids for the night. So all the support is awesome. It's cool to hang out with you guys before unplugging for a bit of time. I think we're leaving around 2, so I'll probably be getting off around, it's 1:37. I'll get off around 1:45, 1:50, something like that. But definitely we'll keep answering questions until then. Did you all see that the Philly fan video where he smashed his TV? Are you talking about where he said he bet a lot on the game? That video? Dude, part of me wondered if that was scripted. I mean, he legit seemed mad, but I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know. I never know what to believe anymore online. Aaron Marks, who's our new offensive coordinator now that Bieniemy's gone? I mean, 95% sure it's Matt Nagy. We have 12 picks. Most people are not coming back. Well, we have 9 picks. I think we have the potential to get a few more comp picks if that's what you're referring to. But we have 9 right now. But if we are able to get all 3 of those comp picks, which I just can't remember who, it's Melvin Ingram and 2 others. I can't remember who the 2 others are. Then, yeah, you say most people are not coming back. Are you talking about the free agents? I mean, they'll bring back a few of the key ones that they're high on, and then yeah, there'll be some new players, new faces. Can Bieniemy take CEH with them? What's up, Smiley? Cora, don't change a thing. What are you doing, Cora? Yeah, that is an interesting thing to, I mean, when you consider it all, Cora. CH went to a fashion show and not the Super Bowl parade. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That's really weird to me. You don't get an opportunity to be in a lot of Super Bowl parades. I mean, CH could never be in one again. That's how hard it is to get to a Super Bowl and win it. So the fact that he opted to go to the fashion show in New York over the Super Bowl parades, though, it's a really weird one to me. And, you know, maybe that does mean that's the writing on the wall, and he's for sure gone next season. I'm just saying, you can't rule out the possibility that he's back as veteran depth like Ronald Jones was. Very cheap. Now, he may just be done, and we just don't know. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. GW said, what a loser. Do we have to hire someone based on their skin color? No. I don't think so. I think we have to. The Rooney Rule, I believe the Chiefs have to bring in an outside person of color or minority, however you want to use the verbiage there. They have to interview somebody for the offensive coordinator position. That's a person of color outside of the organization. That's a weird one to me because I'm like, dude, it's Matt Nagy. But they have been looking at Pep Hamilton, former offensive coordinator of the Texans. He was a QB coach for Justin Herbert, was the passing game coordinator and assistant head coach of the Wolverines for 4 years. They're looking at possibly, as this is kind of like rumor mill, I think, but they are interested in bringing him in on staff. I think he would be the QB coach. I think he would be the QB coach, and Matt Nagy would go up to offensive coordinator. That's kind of where it's looking. But Kadarius Toney wide receiver 1 next season? Dude, I mean, it could happen. I'm not sure. He needs to stay healthy. Do I think he could be a valuable contributor? Heck yeah. I'm turning this heater on. It's cold. Yeah. I mean, dude, a healthy Kadarius Toney is a 1,000 yard from scrimmage type of a guy. Rushing yards on jet sweeps and using him out of the backfield, kind of like Debo. I mean, they were doing that this year. And then in the passing game, I think he could be a 1,000 yard from scrimmage guy next year or close to. Just got to stay healthy, man. Am I willing to bet my mortgage on Kadarius Toney being wide receiver 1 next season? I don't know. I still think they're going to bring in a wide receiver 1. You know, if that's Juju, cool. If they want to look at somebody else, okay. Joe James with a 2. Hey, Cole, dipping in to say hi. What's up, dude? How are you feeling about your new QB coach, man? What are your what are your thoughts on that? I'd be curious to know, because the QB coach hire is a little bit weird. A little bit weird to me. Yo, Uri said your accounting of Pep's background was fire. Thanks, man. I mean, I knew who he was and a little bit about him, but when I dug in, I was like, man, this guy's kind of been all over. He was a head coach of the Defenders of the XFL. They should have kept Baker. Baker Mayfield? Who are we talking about now? Pretty sure the amendments say you don't have to choose. I will say this. I don't know off the top of my head the details. I think there are some incentives on hiring some minorities, but I don't know like what exactly that is. I don't fully know, man. I ain't no GM. You know, I just report on the news. Thank you, Night Hunter. Appreciate that. I think we get a comp draft pick when you hire a coach of color. A comp draft pick? I think it's only in certain positions, though. I believe. Who's the receiver that's on the Saints? Is that Michael Thomas? Michael Thomas is kind of like a D-Hop to me. Now, they're not the same player, but I'm just saying they're both... I mean, Michael Thomas hasn't played a lot of ball, I think, due to some injuries. D-Hop is a similar age and is dealing with some injury stuff as well. I mean, if you want to bring in a vet like that on a 1-year deal, that's cool with me. Don't break the bank and then assume they're going to be injured at least part of the season. I mean, even if they bring in Odell, like you have to assume those guys, they're not playing 17 games and they're not going to play, the most meaningful of the snap counts percentage-wise. But if you want to take a shot, on a deal with some incentives on how many snaps these guys are playing, cool. But the reason why I'm not high on DeAndre Hopkins, even though I like him, you can't do that with him. You got to trade for him. He wants an extension. He wants more money. If you want to take a shot on a free agent veteran wide receiver that's 30-ish on a 1-year deal with incentives, like look what they did with Juju last year. I mean, he hit like a lot of his incentives, so he ended up being kind of costly, but he was worth it. They got a ring, but Juju was only 25 or whatever at the time. That was a little bit different. Smoking pots, but if we do get comp draft pick for POC, what do we get for the white guy dressed in red? Another ring. Let's go. Comps only for head coach and exec spots, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mikey says you a G. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that a ton. Alexander said, what I missed? You'll have to rewind, man. I don't know. We've kind of been all over the place. That's how these Q&As go. Tony is wide receiver 2 or 3, and I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. Tony could be a 1,500 total yards from scrimmage guy next year. Yeah, I mean, that's a tall order. Could definitely happen. I'm like, if Travis Kelce wasn't there or something, I would say yeah. But the way they spread the ball around, I mean, MVS is probably going to be back as well. I don't know. He definitely could be, man. Kadarius Toney, if he's healthy, has the freaking potential to do whatever he wants. I mean, to be honest, he's that crazy of a talent. Yeah, I still have the 2 Rosses on features. Yeah, John Ross, Justin Ross. Powell's on the practice squad. Yeah, but dude, when I'm talking about wide receivers that are going to come in and they're contributing. Justin Ross could be a contributor if he stays healthy. John Ross could be a contributor if he stays healthy. And he's had some deals with drops. So when I'm talking about receivers, I'm really talking about those coming in to make an impact or that I know are probably going to start. I'm not saying Justin Ross or John Ross can't come in and make an impact. No disrespect to them when I say that. Smooth with another 10. I wish we could get Jackson Smith Enigma from Ohio State. I watch Ohio State football constantly since I'm from Cleveland, and he's nice. Along with Marvin Harrison Jr. Dude, I'd freaking love both of those.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Yeah, I'd love both of those. I mean, he's Jackson, great receiver. I don't know where I think he's probably going to go round 1, right? I haven't followed draft stuff super heavy yet, but probably not getting him. I mean, the only way that happens, in my opinion, is the Chiefs fall in love with somebody in the draft and they don't re-sign Juju. It's like they're like, we're gonna go take a big swing on a receiver in the draft. I mean, it could happen. Terry with the 10. Cole, buy a bottle of tequila for you and Mrs. Danny for your getaway in honor of Miss Cora. Wait, why? Why tequila? What am I missing? I'll do it. Thanks so much for the 10. Tequila, says Danny. Hey, Danny's in here. Danny doesn't want another kid, Terry. Yeah, no more children. We have 2. They're the best. How many years of prime Kelce do you think we have left? I mean, I don't know, man. We keep saying he's done with his prime, and he keeps freaking balling out. I mean, I would say if Kelce outperforms this season next year, I would be extremely surprised. Can he have a great season next year and be around 1,000 yards? I mean, he's had 7? How many 1,000-yard seasons has Kelce had in a row? It's 7. Travis Kelce career stats. I think it's 7 or 6. Let me see. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He's 7 seasons, bro, with 1,000+ yards. I mean, he had his second most yards of any season last year. The most touchdowns he's ever had of any season last year. A 12.2 yard per catch average. That's what he had last year, or 2021. I would be extremely surprised if he keeps that pace. Also, career high in receptions, 110. The second most. I mean, here's what I'm looking at, if you guys want to see it. This is what I'm looking at. I mean, this is crazy to me, dude. Yeah, this is nuts. And here's why I say I would be extremely surprised if he keeps this level of production. Kelsey said himself on the podcast with Jason, he said, this season was by far the hardest season on my body. He was, in the Chiefs training facility more than ever, getting his body worked on, sleeping more than ever. He's taking at least one nap a day. He's a big proponent of sleep because it heals your body. I mean, dude, Travis Kelce is possibly the greatest tight end to ever play the game. But I would be very surprised if he gets more than 1,300 yards next season. They've got to do some stuff to help him a little bit. Now, do I think he could still have 1,000? Heck yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. But how many years of prime Kelce do we have left, you ask? I don't know. I would think I keep thinking he's going to be done with his prime or close, and he could still have some great years of contributing. But I keep thinking, like, dude, he's 33, about to be 34. You're slowly going to see at least him plateau and then start to go slowly. But, dude, he's still going like this. Doot, 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 doot. So that was a long freaking answer. But he surprises me every time. It's insanity. Seems to me TK got hit hard this year. Yeah, and he's always doubled. They're always they're always really rough with him at the line of scrimmage. Seems to me, yeah. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Yo, Brand, what's up, dude? Yeah, we got on early today. I'm about to get off. Me and Danny have a little getaway, so that's fun. TK, 7 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. Yeah, equals Chiefs 7 consecutive AFC West titles. Facts. TK good for another 2 to 3 years without injury. Kelce was balling out with Alex Smith. Yep. 1,500 Cole Bucket. Dude, imagine. What's up, Eli? The Broncos are really trying their best to take over the division. Sean Payton and Rex on defense. No, they didn't hire Rex on defense. They hired, who did they hire? Vance? It was yesterday. Yeah, former head coach Vance Joseph returns to Broncos as defensive coordinator. He spent 2 seasons as the Broncos head coach in 2017 and 2018, compiling an 11-21 record before being fired. He had then been in Arizona as the Cardinals defensive coordinator for the past 4 seasons and is back with the Broncos, but not as head coach, as their DC. So, interesting. And they were showing Patrick Mahomes' stats against Vance Joseph, and it's insane. I mean, you got to think, the Cardinals in week 1 of this year, they blitzed Mahomes at a 54% rate or something like that, and Patrick Mahomes threw for like 5 touchdowns in that game. He went crazy. First game, he got lifted up and body slammed into the ground. Oh, yeah, that Thursday Night Football game against the Chargers. Yeah. No, you're good, Brand. I didn't really tell people I was going to stream earlier. I just ended up doing it. But it's all good. Don't think Rex was hired. Yeah, he was interviewed. Yeah. Yeah, did you hear the Chiefs song by Mac Lethal? You're in it at the end. Yeah, Mac Lethal's a good dude, man. We text maybe weekly. a few times a week about the Chiefs here and there. He's a good dude. Yeah, they went with Vance just yesterday. Strange move for the Donkeys. Definitely. Let's get a 28-year-old backup to coach a 34-year-old Russell Wilson, some dillweed on the Broncos organization. And he was a backup to Daniel Jones. That's a weird deal. Weird deal. Yeah, Travis Kelce is the GOAT of tight ends. What's up, Logan? Well, how you doing? Yeah, Mac Lethal's fire. Yeah, he's great, man. He's a talented rapper. Lyricist, and his ability to rap as fast as he does with clarity that's hard to do. What's up, Jose? Number one position to focus going into this year's draft. I feel like a broken record when I say this, but my answer is I don't know. We have to see what the Chiefs do with some of these other players first that are free agents, like Orlando. Like, what are they going to do? Chris Jones is not a free agent, but what do they do with his contract? Does Frank Clark end up staying? Like, we got to see some of these answers before the draft and then see. But, I mean, safety, if they don't bring back Juan Thornhill as a position in need, defensive tackle is going to be possibly offensive tackle as well. Running back, maybe, depending on Jerick McKinnon's status. Ronald Jones probably not coming back. You got Jerick McKinnon in limbo as a free agent. Are you still on timeout? Nope. I believe Vic Fangio is greater than Vance Joseph. Chiefs will continue to win streak as long as Andy doesn't let buddy Sean Payton off the hook. Hey, I mean, I'm all for the streak to live on. Yeah. In Veach we trust. Yeah, Julia. I still, dude, I get some comments on here that are funny, just to talk about it, off-season talk, and I'll get a random comment every now and again. Who cares? Just trust in Veach. I'm like, okay, dillweed, but dude, you want me to just not make videos during the whole offseason? Come on, dog. Cole making folks do laps. I didn't time this guy out. I don't even know who this is. I might have timed him out last stream. I haven't timed anybody out this stream. Lady D, I appreciate you. Thank you. You could be on timeout, Nos, if Flip sits on his phone again. Hey, that was a real thing. You just kidding? GW? No, I'm not kidding. No, need rookies and no spotlight positions. Yeah, I mean, you're going to need, you're going to need guys who play special teams, for sure. You're going to need, just some depth pieces, some depth players, for sure. You were timed out last stream? Oh, you're back. A timeout's only 5 minutes. Yeah. No laps today. What do you guys think about Eli Apple? Should we bring him in? I couldn't even keep a straight face. Do we know who the new QB coach will be? It might be. We were just talking about him. Pep Hamilton. But I don't think that I know of they've done any official interviews. Unless the Chiefs are keeping everything just cards close to their chest. I just wanted to tell him have a safe trip and enjoy his travels. Oh, you're good, life. No, you're fine. You're not timed out, man. If you got timed out last stream, it was probably just for spamming. That's like what most people get timed out for. They just ask the same question 50 times and think I don't know. If I don't answer it 49 times, I'll answer it the 50th. I don't know. And we might need a left tackle. People are like, we do not need Eli. Hey, I was just kidding, guys. There's no way Eli Apple comes to KC. Nobody likes that guy here. Yeah, Pep and KC would be awesome. I bet you Andy Reid uses Pepto Bismol after a cheeseburger these days. Oh, that was bad. That was horrible. Pep would be great. I personally would hope for the homie Alex Smith. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think somebody where Alex Smith is in his position wants to never see his family. Basically, he's got money. He's got an analyst job. I could see Henne. Chad Henne could be a thing. Serious question, why are you so big on Juju? I mean, I've kind of said, like, if the Chiefs want to go a different direction, I'm fine with it. I just think Juju's just shown to be a great plug in the offense, a great offset to Travis Kelce, and he's still pretty young, all things considered. He's 26, 27. I think that's something I really like about him. He has dealt with some injuries, pretty much every season. Even this season with his knee, wasn't sure if he's going to play in the Super Bowl. I mean, he was a 1,000-yard receiver for the Chiefs this year and was a great, valuable asset to the team. So I think that's one likely piece that comes back. But if the Chiefs want to go a different direction, like I'm not going to cry about it, you know what I mean, and rip down this poster and throw it out the window and cuss out my neighbors. Like I'm high on Juju, but it's just because he played well last season and just showed he was a great piece, great chemistry with Patrick Mahomes. Like, there's other receivers out there that can come and contribute, but you've got the sample with Juju last year to show that he can do well in this offense. Now, on the flip side, I think Mahomes could pretty much make it work with anybody. You bring any weapon into the offense, and Patrick Mahomes is going to be like, yep, I like this guy. So if the Chiefs go a different direction, man, it's fine. We need a tackle. OBJ too expensive. Yeah, they might bring back Wiley. And then OBJ, he might get tagged. But the cap does increase like $20 million this year. So with a $20 million cap increase, I mean, there you go. There's the franchise tag on Orlando. It's going to be $20 million. Eli Apple is the GOAT. Now you're good, R-Bar. Juju has proved himself. Besides, he's a California boy and they can ball out. DeRuse Fountain missing out on a ring. What was he thinking? I don't know, man. I think he asked to be released, and they granted it. So he went and signed elsewhere. Who'd he go? Where did he go? He go to the Bears? I can't even remember. It was weird. He asked to be released from the Chiefs practice squad and then got signed to another practice squad. Yeah, Juju plus TK creates linebacker mismatches. Yeah, I mean, Juju is a freaking great offset to Travis Kelce, man. Now, with Juju being a great offset to Travis Kelce, I still think I'd love to have another they do have other... I mean, they got MVS, they got Kadarius Toney. I mean, I'm not unhappy with that if Juju comes back. Alexis from Texas, where'd you get that shirt? Bunker. The Bunker KC. Yeah. Holy smokes, I was gifted a membership earlier. Yeah, that was probably from Terry. So Terry, the legend. Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, I think it was the Bears. OBJ probably wants the entire $20 million off of on top of offered salary. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying if they tag him, it's just $20 million. Small fries passing through Lee Summit now. I have a 14-hour commute home to Tennessee. Yo! Shout out to Lee Summit. Let's go, man. Yep, we getting out of here. Bucks will be cutting some big-time players. They're $50 million over. God bless. Orlando Brown Jr. is the best option at left tackle for this year. I don't think you're going to find a better option in free agency. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple you can look at to try to trade for, but dude, it's going to be expensive. It's not only going to be expensive, but they're going to have to give up a bunch of draft capital. So Orlando, yeah, may be the best bet for another year. I mean, they might. Dude, they offered Orlando a contract last year. They'll probably offer him something again this year. I don't know. Based on his performance this year, I don't really know what changes. Like he had a pretty decent season, not like a top 5 tackle season, but he did pretty well, especially in the back half of the year. Wouldn't be surprised to see Orlando back, even if it's just on the tag. I think they will offer him a deal, but we'll see. That was a joke about the salary. No, you're good. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Me and Danny are going away for the night. No children. Praise the heavens. So I'm getting out of here. I have a YouTube short, if you haven't seen it, that I just dropped like an hour ago. I have one dropping tomorrow. And then Sunday, I may stream an XFL game. We'll see. We will do a members-only live stream, though, on Sunday and give away a jersey. And I have a special announcement about the get-together that we're doing for the pre-draft. We're doing a pre-draft get-together. I already booked the space, but it's limited. And I'm selling tickets to help pay for the event because it's like $7,000, God bless. But we got a great venue, and it includes a barbecue dinner, beer on draft, on tap. So super excited about that. And I will roll that out to the members first, and then it'll go public next week. So if you want to know more about that, make sure to check out the members only live stream. I'll schedule it in advance. You'll see. We'll probably do it Sunday morning, maybe like 10:30, 11 a.m., somewhere around there. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Just appreciate you guys. Like always, thanks for hanging out. K. Wayne, appreciate you. Brand, R-Bar, thank you. Cora, GW, Pickle Tickle. That's so funny every time I say that full name. I'm 5. Huck, appreciate it, brother. Mr. Pryor, I can make no promises, man. Jennifer, thank you, thank you. Alexis, appreciate it. Everybody have a good one. And until next time, Song says with the 5, have a good trip. Thanks for a great season. Hey, the Chiefs got it done, got another ring, and that's it. I didn't do much. I reported on the news, and I appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, Tim, you're late, but it's not your fault. I'm streaming early because we had a getaway today. Me and Danny are getting away without kids, so I streamed early. But anyway, got to get out of here. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about go Chiefs?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Trevor Lawrence, man. Chiefs freaking suck, man. I'm just kidding. I got nice hair. See you later. Go Chiefs.